गेस ये किस चीज़ का फ्लावर है? लेट मी शो यू. So it's this flower. फोकस तो चलो नहीं ही होगा मेरा कैमरा भी, बट या इट्स दिस फ्लावर जो निकल रहा है इससे. एंड दिस इज़ अ रेडिश. फन फैक्ट फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. I literally just dropped my earphone. It does not fit me in one ear and I dropped it. Oh god. मेरे को बस इस रीज़न से ईयरबड्स लगाने का बहुत डर रहता है बिकॉज आई ऑलवेज हैव दिस प्रॉब्लम विथ ईयरफोन्स. वन ऑफ देम नेवर फिट्स मी. लाइक दिस इज़ सो स्नगली फिट, दिस इज़ नॉट. एंड ये हमेशा चलते फिरते गिर जाता है, इसलिए आई ट्राई नॉट टू वेयर इट व्हेन आई एम आउटसाइड. बट हुई गेट डिजास्टर. क्या कर सकते हैं. तो सनलाइट में मेरी स्किन बहुत ही गंदी दिख रही है. मेरी शक्ल ही इन जनरल अभी बहुत गंदी दिख रही है. मैं नहा ही नहीं हूँ एंड इट्स 12 इन द आफ्टरनून. इतनी मेहनत कोई कैसे कर सकता है टू ऑलवेज लुक गुड. आई कांट ऑनेस्टली. बट या मैं नहाई नहीं हूँ, दैट्स व्हाई आई लुक सो बैड. आई एम ऑल्सो स्वेटिंग. धूप में थोड़ी गर्मी है. Oh my god, I can't believe this is going to be my breakfast today. My god. This is gajar ka halwa, this is sandwiches, this is bread rolls, this is, I think we call this lai here, and this is rasgulla. Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog and welcome to a new pimple. Obviously this is a never-ending saga between me and pimple. So you just saw me have this wonderful breakfast courtesy of a neighbor. It was not made at my home. A neighbor sent it to us. She's a very good friend of my mom and it was very nice. I couldn't finish the rasgullas and the halwa because इतना मीठा मुझे सुबह सुबह खाने की आदत नहीं है. इनफैक्ट मुझे इतना मीठा इन जनरल खाने की भी आदत नहीं है, at once at least. So yeah, I've kept it for later. So it's a Sunday and today we are going for another movie like we went last week for Animal. I think Merry Christmas lagi hai. I've heard about it before but I didn't hear a lot of reviews and people watching it as such. But it's, I think, a South ki movie. Katrina Kaif hai usme. So yeah, let's see how it is. I'll go in the evening today. Also the weather has taken quite a 180. This same sunlight which I was enjoying up until last week, I'm not anymore. It's come to a point where घर के अंदर ठंड लग रही होती है मुझे, so I have to wear 2 layers and outside it's too hot. The sun is too hot, you cannot sit in the sun anymore. So yeah, very weird, can't be happy anywhere. Also I realized कि मैं बहुत धीरे बोल रही हूँ because I have earphones in my ear, so I can hear myself more loudly than I probably sound in reality. But yeah, also it's quite windy outside, as you can already tell. I had a very small story time to share about yesterday. So yesterday I was out on a walk by myself because I was not feeling great, so I thought it might be nice to have a walk outside. And then मैं road पे चल रही थी. I was alone on that particular road and 5 dogs, they came to me unprovoked. I didn't do anything, I was just minding my own business and walking, and they came to me and they pounced on me almost, and I was going to be attacked. Thankfully no teeth or nails were there on my body कि मुझे रेबीज़ का इंजेक्शन है कुछ लगवाना पड़ा. But I was so scared. I've never been bitten by a dog before. Touch wood, honestly. I know I have a very shit kismet, so anything can happen to me. I can always jinx myself. But yeah, I've never been bitten by a dog before, and kal I had the fright of my life. I was so scared, and literally no one was there on the road to help me out as well if something were to happen. So I just ran back to my Gharwala road so that I was not alone. And yeah, it was not fun. The placement of this pimple is almost too accurate for it to be a bindi, but it's still annoying me so much. It's okay. Hello guys, wanted to do another chai pe charcha session with all of you. So yeah, I thought very rarely people are real in this life, and I thought I'll be real with you because no one else will. So as I mentioned in my previous vlog that some developments are happening in my life which I'm not very happy about, but they've happened, and the only thing that I have with me is to figure out how to deal with it and move past it. So yeah, just a couple of things that I thought I would share with people who might be in similar situations as me. I've not thought this through, so this is going to be a little bit of a ramble. Skip if you don't really care, but if you are going through a hard time yourself and want some sort of I would not say advice, it's more of a feeling that you're not alone in this, then I'm here for you. First and foremost, I want to start this by saying everything that you're feeling is valid, be it anger, be it pettiness, be it hurt, whatever. It's okay. There's no right way to deal with things. There might be healthier ways, but it doesn't always have to be the right way that you move on from situations. So yeah, whatever you're feeling, it's justified. Don't ever internalize it. Everything is not under your control always. We're all humans, so yeah, it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. I think when people have disagreements and fights and people land in situations which are sort of unpleasant, we forget that the person in front of us and even we ourselves are humans, and there's always going to be emotions involved and a lot of hurt happening, but it's all okay. Like I said, there's no right way or wrong way to deal with situations. You just have to make sure that you walk off from the bad ones as quickly as possible, and if it's worth mending your relationship with someone, then you mean it and you actually give your 100% to it. So I'm a 0 or 100 kind of a person. I either don't give anything or I give my whole self when I like someone, be it in a friendship or in a relationship. And that's the part which leads me to having not a lot of friends, because friendships nowadays are very fake, I feel. They require a lot of being diplomatic or like lying to each other's faces to keep the other person happy, and that's not how I want to do friendships. I genuinely want to build a foundation with someone, and if I don't feel that way, then I'm not going to fake it and show you that I care. So it's definitely a 0 or 100 case for me. My bluntness is definitely something not a lot of people like, which is why yeah, I don't have a lot of friends. Also, I'm really sorry for the occasional bad lighting of the video. That's going to happen because I'm taking a walk outside. I don't talk about these things at home. I don't usually vlog at home. So yeah, just bear with me. You just have to listen, not see my face. I was talking to a very random friend the other day. Like, I have barely known this person, and I was just in such a mood that this person replied to one of my Instagram stories, and I was like, let's talk. And we started talking on a call, and he said to me one thing that really stuck by me, and that was, everyone is living for the first time, be it someone who's way older than you are or younger than you are or your age. Everyone's first life this is. So you have to cut everyone some slack. You have to give people the benefit of the doubt, and you have to make sure that you try to be as good as possible in every situation. But if things turn out to be horrible, you have to understand that everyone can make mistakes, and it's okay to forgive and not hold any form of resentment for anyone. That resonated with me quite a lot, because in the recent times I feel like I've made a lot of mess in my life which could have been avoided, sure, and I definitely learned my lesson in different ways, but I cannot undo any of it. I can only grow from it, and it's important that this is something only I don't understand, but the other people involved in that situation should also understand that. And if they are not, then they are definitely not understanding the fact that you are human and you can make mistakes too. But if you realize it, you become the better and the bigger person by acknowledging that you have been at fault. They can either choose to move on or forgive you, and you also cut them some slack if they don't want to understand, because in the end you cannot control situations. You cannot force people to like you or accept you the way you are. Everyone has their boundaries and deal breakers, and it's okay. Having said that, it's still important that you deal with situations with as much emotional maturity as possible, because that is something I feel this generation really lacks. Everyone is too stuck up to admit that they have done something wrong, or they can also mend things by themselves. So don't be that stuck up person. It's not doing anyone any good. You're just hurting everyone around you. To be very honest, this is not the first time I'm dealing with this situation. In fact, I feel like I'm getting a huge deja vu from 2 years ago, because almost exactly 2 years ago I was in this same situation, and I was again very alone, and I had to pull myself out of that whole depressive phase that I had. I don't want to go back into it, although it's not under my control how I end up feeling. But yeah, I felt this exact way a few years ago, and I just went through it. I embraced the feelings, and that's what you have to do. Don't suppress it. It's not healthy. At least just let out all your emotions, even if it's all the wrong ones according to the world. But no emotion is wrong. As long as you're showing it, it's all good. I didn't have to do this, honestly, but I thought I will, because, like I said, I don't care how many people find these videos interesting or meaningful, but even if one single person does, I am the happiest that someone resonated with me and it helped them. I am a very, very emotional person in general in life. That has definitely given me more difficulties than the general people around me, but that's fine. I embrace that about myself. That is something which I think is very unique about me, that I'm very considerate, very emotional, and I have a lot of empathy. So I definitely don't want to lose all of this because of some bad experiences in life. I just wanted to know that if there's anyone in my audience who is older than me and has been through similar situations that I have and is now in a very better place, how did you make sure that you stop being that person who goes into those stages of life where they are back to square one, and basically things get too out of hand always, and you feel like it's a cycle that's never stopping? And if there is anyone younger or similar age as me in the audience, I just want to give you a reassurance that every time things like these have happened to me, I have thought like, this is the last time, or I'm not going to be able to survive this. But every time I have, and every time I've opened my heart again, every time I've welcomed people with open arms. So this is never permanent, although it feels like it. And I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it. I mean it, because I've been through it a few times to know that. And even now, my body is not acting like it knows it, but my brain definitely knows that I will get through it, and I'll get through it well, and I'll again be ready to embrace whatever is out there in the world for me. The only even remotely close to an advice that I would like to give here is, make sure that you did everything on your end. You did not chicken out like a coward. That's something no one likes to see. If you feel like you could have been better, then be that better person. If you feel like you could have fixed things, then fix things. If you feel like you should show up, show up. Making the mistake is not the problem. Not acknowledging it and not trying to change it is the problem. We will always make mistakes. Even now in the future, I know I will make some mistakes. But the important thing is to grow out of it, to learn from it. And if you're not doing that, that makes you an immature person. And I don't want anyone to be that, because it affects everyone around you, especially people who love you. So know that if you get out of any toxic, bad situation, you did everything that you could. You should never come out feeling like, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. It does not make you a smaller person to acknowledge and to want to do better things. And if the other person makes you feel like you are the weak one or you're the problem, then it's a reflection of them. Honestly, it's not a reflection of you. You should always stand by what you believe in. You should always make sure that you are doing what is right, no matter how the other person tells you or treats you. It's on them. It's not you at all. I'm not a motivational vlogger. I am not one of those TED Talk people or anything, those kind of people जो basically ज्ञान देते हैं. But I'm just a real person with a real life and some very real good and bad experiences. And everything I say is out of experience. It's not textbook. It's not something I read somewhere. I don't read a lot of non-fiction, so there's no way I read something from a book and said it out here. Everything I'm saying is because I've experienced it and I've realized it in almost 25 years of my existence. I'm not 25 yet, but I feel like I have a fair share of um, experience when it comes to people behaviors and um, how you should react, how you should keep your life healthy. Even though I fail at it multiple times, but I will not say that I've not had good moments in my life. So yeah, I'm not a motivational person, but I just thought it's important to talk about these things as well. I should not be just that kind of a person who comes on the internet and tells people that life is good, look at my life, you should be envious of my life because your life is shit and mine is so great. It's not always great. What we show here is not the absolute truth, because I saw a movie yesterday, Merry Christmas. It was quite a nice movie, but Katrina Kaif said one dialogue, and that was have you ever seen anyone hang unhappy memories on their wall? And that's exactly what the internet is. You don't post pictures, you don't talk about the bad and the sad stuff online. Nobody does that. Everyone wants to be picture perfect. Everyone wants to paint this amazing picture of their life, which is not accurate at all. So I don't want to do that. That also does not mean that I want to come here and dump and make this my depressive diary or something. I definitely want to do it for the good memories so that I can look back at it in the future. But that does not mean that I don't want to also remind myself that I've gone through stages where I wasn't always happy. And yeah, this is just that reminder for me. Having said that, I'm going on vacation this weekend, although this vlog will be posted by the time I'll be back from the vacation itself, but I don't have a gap between that vacation and the wedding at home that I have to go to. So yeah, this is definitely a pre-filmed video from the date that it's going up. And I just wanted to say that I don't know how consistent I'm going to be for the next couple of weeks when it comes to uploads. I might miss a few of them, and I might intentionally also not upload for a couple of weeks because I want to heal myself, go through everything silently, and not force myself to pick up a camera and talk about something when I definitely don't have anything and don't even want to talk. So I want to deal with my personal affairs very properly by myself without projecting it in my vlogs, but I also thought I should talk about it at least once. So yeah, I'm not disappearing, I'm not quitting this. This is definitely not something I want to quit anytime soon. So yeah, I'm just going to take a very short break, maybe a couple of weeks. I might vlog in between but not post, so whenever I'll come back I'll start posting again from the previous footages that I would have. I think this might be one of the last vlogs of this month and you might not see me for a few weeks, and I'm really sorry if anyone enjoys watching it and misses my uploads every week, although I really doubt there's someone like that. But yeah, I'll be back soon, and I'll be back with some happy stories and adventures, and definitely my vacation vlogs and wedding vlogs that I went to. March is also going to be happening, so I'll be vlogging that as well. So most probably after this vlog you might see me sometime in March only. And yeah, just a very short break to focus on myself completely, keep that energy for my growth and comfort. So yeah, see you soon, I guess. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't let anyone bring you down or tell you that you're the problem. You did everything that you could have, and yeah, just keep moving on. That's all you can do. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye.